Hi, welcome to Magical Unicorn. I'm Serena Verona. Today I will be doing a reading for Scorpio for July. So for today's reading, we'll pull 3 cards from the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. We'll do a round of 9 tarot cards from the Modern Witches Tarot deck. We'll do a round of clarifiers from the Zillich Tarot. We'll continue over on Patreon with another round of clarifiers from the Modern Spellcasters Tarot. We'll pull 3 cards from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. We'll do your charm reading over there. And we'll finish up with a final message from the Power of Surrender cards. Now, if you're not my Patreon member but you'd like to be, the link is in the description box below. For $3 a month, you'll have early access to all of my extended reads. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are into fun merch, the link to my spring page is below. Okay. I have done the pre-shuffle. I've asked for guidance. Let's get started. Messages for Scorpio, please, for their highest good and the highest good of all. Thank you. Summoning power, instinct, intellect, control. All right. Sacred action, decisive focus. Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. And back of the deck. Sacred breath and sound, life force, communication. I feel like you're working on something here, Scorpio. And it's probably stirring up some feelings that you didn't know you had, or possibly some memories that you've forgotten here. But I feel like you're very driven. And I feel like this is important to your progression here. So let's pull some tarot for Scorpio, please. We have the Four of Pentacles. So right now you may feel the need to be careful with your resources. Like I said, I think you're working on something. It can be of a spiritual nature. It can be about your career. It can be some other type of project, but I feel like you're just being very careful with your resources. There's nothing wrong with that. So you're next to this control card, so I feel like you may be responsible for resources with something. Strength. It's taking a lot of strength, a lot of energy here. It's why you're being careful with your resources, not just your money, but your time, your energy, your focus, all of that stuff. We've got this focus card here. You're really using all of your resources very wisely because you know that whatever you're working on is going to take a lot of your resources. Eight of Pentacles, and you are mastering your craft. Look at you go, Scorpio. Awesome. You're really digging in deep here. You may be returning to graduate school here. You may be finding a mentor. You may be taking like workshops here, independent study. You may just be practice, practice. You're really trying to master what you're doing. You're putting in a lot of hours. The Hanged One. Love it next to the Decisive Focus card because this person has this halo around their head. Did you see that crossed it? It was beautiful. This halo. And this person also has a halo. You're really focused on whatever this project is. You are really using your creativity, your imagination, and like I said, your resources on this thing. You really, this is the thing you are doing right now. Oh, I want to pull that card. Four of Wands, beautiful. This is reaching a major milestone and pausing to celebrate. Whatever it is you're working on, you're going to have some success with it. And it's center of the reading is really important to me. So followed by the Four of Cups, Scorpio. There may be some sort of offer coming in here. You may not recognize it for what it is. You may not want it. I feel like you've got a lot of offers on the table. Whatever this thing is you're working on, there are some people who want in on it. And you may not be interested in that. This person has their arms folded, like they're closed off to this idea. Before you reject things out of hand, examine these offers. Once you know the details, if you want to reject them, that's absolutely fine. If you want to continue to work solo, that's great. But I feel like there may be one offer among the many that's different. So just make sure that you understand what's on the table here before you reject it out of hand. I feel like you don't want anyone else involved because you're worried they're going to interrupt your focus. Ace of Swords, beautiful new cycle starting up here, has to do with your intellect. You may have some very important intellectual property that you're coming up with here, or it can be any sort of other idea or plan that you have going on here. It can also be a challenge. This new cycle may be an intellectual challenge for you, or a mental challenge of some kind. So, but I feel like you're going to pick up that sword and run with it. It's here next to this deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. I feel like this whole process, this whole new cycle is going to stir up some things you either forgot or that you aren't clear on where they're coming from. It can be, like the card says, it can be about your past life or lives. The Star, make a wish, Scorpio, beautiful. This is your hopes and dreams right here. And I do feel this thing that you are working on, you're just so deeply connected to it. It's your baby. But the Star is also a card of healing. So there may be some past stuff that needs to be healed up here in order for this to be completely successful. I feel like you can gain a certain level of success, but to go higher, you'll need to do some healing. Oh, 2 came out. I'm going to take them. 3 of Cups. Beautiful. A celebration. We've got 2 celebration cards on the board here now. Perfect. I do feel, like I said, you're going to be successful in this endeavor. And Knight of Wands. Ooh. Going forward, passionate, confident. I feel like this is future energy right here. This last position is usually future energy for me. You may be going farther with this idea than you thought you would. And faster. Farther and faster than you thought you would. And your ideas about it may shift as you progress. Back of the deck. The Devil. It's connected here to these deep emotions. There is something here that is being held on to. Doesn't have to be consciously held on to. There's something here that is causing self-sabotage, self-bondage. It's probably old trauma. It can be past life trauma, but there's something here lingering in the background. I'm going to cut to another card there because I want more information on that Devil. 7 of Pentacles. This is sowing seeds for the future. There's an Ace of Cups underneath it. This could be something from your past here. Maybe you thought you were in love or in a situation that you loved. It can be a job that you loved and you banked on it. You planted some seeds. You made some long-term plans. You really invested and it didn't pay off. I gotta turn those so I can read them. It didn't pay off. It was a disappointment. And you may still be holding on to this energy, whether you realize it or not. And again, it can be past life. So it could be something, it could be like a soul contract here that you're not even really aware of. So think about your personal beliefs around love, people and things that you love, including things you love to do, and about long-term investment, long-term planning. Think about your personal beliefs, limiting beliefs around these things. And if you find limiting beliefs, rewrite that soul contract because it's holding you back. All right. Let's pull some clarifiers for Scorpio. That's pretty deep, Scorpio. Like I said, I feel like this is almost something you're not particularly aware of because we've got this unknown feelings card here. Like these things are cropping up and you're like, what the heck are we even talking about? This is something buried deep from your past or a past life, and you're going to have to dig deep to find it. If you don't know what I mean when I say rewriting a soul contract, you might want to Google that. There are different methods of doing that, but it's just changing our internal beliefs. Like we all carry with us all these limiting beliefs, and it's just changing that dynamic. 10 of Swords. I love this right after all of this conversation over here. This is almost done. You're almost to the heart of it. Keep going. The 10 of Swords indicates something that's dead. Now, it might be that's why you are being so careful with your resources. This thing happened in the past, and you don't ever want it to happen again. So we need to root this out and make sure it's dead. Prince of Cups. In this deck, princes are knights. This is a beautiful love offering. It does not have to be romantic. It can be. I feel like this is, it's either an offer of self-love. You give love to yourself. Or it can be an offer from the universe. Let's pull another card there too. This is really a deep reading, Scorpio, and I want to make sure I'm understanding what we're talking about here. The Chariot. Beautiful. This is moving forward. So whatever this gift is, whether it's self-love, whether it's love from the universe, it's going to enable you to move forward. It's going to give you that extra push, that extra strength. So you do have a blessing here of one form or another. It can be a blessing you give to yourself. So just be aware of that. I do feel like you're going to resolve this over here. You just have to dig deep for it. The Death card. Wow. Big changes coming in, and you are making it happen. That's why I think this cup of love may be something you offer yourself. You are working so hard here in this first row alone to make this thing work out. Whatever it is you're working on, you are putting heart and soul into it. You are creating a rebirth situation here. And I like it on the opposite side from this past life. We've got this rebirth over here. So whatever this trauma is, past or past life, I feel like you are fixing it. Love to see that, Scorpio. Three of Discs. Yeah, you are working like crazy on your craft. You are coming up with new ways to do things. Now you may decide to collaborate with someone here. You may decide to take investor money here. Maybe. But you're definitely thinking of different ways you can do things. So I don't think you have just out of hand rejected all of these offers. There may be one you're thinking about deeper because you want to succeed here, Scorpio. I can feel it. You are committed. Committed. Six of Cups. You don't need anything ostentatious. You just want a sweet, contented life where you do the things you enjoy, surrounded by the people you love. That's all you want. That's the goal we're trying to reach here. Beautiful. Two of Discs. Ooh, that's why you're rethinking everything here. That's why you don't really want to collaborate with somebody, because it means you'll have to start juggling things. Right now, flying solo, you are in control. You can stay focused. You're worried that if you accept an offer of any kind, you have to start juggling things, and it pulls your focus away from what you're really passionate about here. And you don't want to do that. If you decide to do it, just keep the communications open. Be very clear and concise in your communication, and it'll be fine. Now, one more thing I want to point out. We've got this devil stuff over here you're dealing with. Can you see the horns in the background there? Does it look familiar? We've got mirroring imagery here. And the chains. Oh. Hard to tell if they're chains. They kind of look like snakes. But I took them as chains, and there's definitely chains on this card. You're worried about bondage. You're worried about somebody controlling you. We're getting deeper to the heart of this matter here. You're worried about somebody making your decisions for you, planting seeds for the future for you instead of the seeds you want. Taking control here. Love it when we get that echoing imagery. Love it. The moon. There are a lot of unknowns here. You're going to root them out. You're going to go find them. This is a card of gaining new knowledge. You're going to find it out, but right now you don't know what those things are. There are unknowns in this situation. It's a little scary, but I think you're very excited about moving forward. I think you will anyway. Nine of Wands. You've been at this for a while. You've been trying to manifest this new beginning for some time. This star energy. You fought battle after battle after battle here. You are exhausted, but you have never given up, and you're not going to give up now. You're almost to the end of the cycle with that 9, so hang in there, Scorpio. 3 of Swords, heartache. I'm going to pull another one. I don't like ending on the 3 of Swords. Got 2 3s there. 3s are about taking action. And we've got another 3 over here. 9 of Cups. Okay. We have opposite ends of the spectrum here. We've got emotional pain and we've got emotional bliss. By the way, make a wish, Scorpio. Second wish of your reading. You feel like this could go either way. And you're a little worried about it. Be careful with this energy because you have this fear of it going either way. You may bounce from one idea to another here, and it's a little bit too much. Give something a chance before you write it off, because you really want to ride to your celebration here. Just take it slow. There may be difficult times along the way, but ultimately we're going to reach this 9 of Cups. You are going to be happy. Just slow down and think things through a little bit. 6 of Wands. Yes, back of the deck. Victory. You are going to be victorious over this old yucky energy, over the fear that we're seeing here. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, Scorpio, I love it. Awesome, Scorpio. Victory in the end. Unbelievable. Stay focused. Do that little bit of healing work and you're on your way to success. I loved reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to join me for the extended read over on Patreon, I can't wait to get over there to do it. The link is in the description box below. Down there, you'll also find the link to my spring page if you're into fun merch. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Bye.